Our week-long series, America's High, the case for and against pot, continues tonight with big news from Washington. Representative Barney Frank has introduced a bill calling for a sweeping change to the federal laws on marijuana. He says it should be legal for someone to possess small amounts of pot. While the debate over legalizing the drug rages, we're learning how pot farms may be coming to a home near you. Right now, marijuana gardens may be growing in your neighbor's house, for instance, in a garage, really anywhere. You won't believe what's behind it. Drew Griffin has more in tonight's Uncovering America report.
It's 7:15 Tuesday morning. This is a convoy of DEA agents about to hit a drug house. Think you can stop marijuana trafficking? Watch this.
7-footers. I'm guessing off the bat right now, 65 plants.
A 3-bedroom ranch, a cut lawn, a family of 3, and a $500,000 a year illegal business in just one room. This is what could only be described as a pot factory in a garage on a suburban street in Miami. Look at just the water system that brings the water to every individual plant that's in one of these pots. And these plants, 7 feet tall, just all in a garage that you would not notice from the street. The growers, Cubans, here illegally. Agents say most likely just minor players in a criminal network connected sometimes to as many as 24 other homes, all growing pot just like this.
This is not mom and pop. With the amount of lights that are in here, the air conditioning setup, the plumbing setup down here, yeah, they're not doing this on their own.
DEA Special Agent Tony Angeli, a former prosecutor, has watched Florida's casual indoor grower turn into sophisticated networks of organized criminals. In just 2 days, we watch as agents acting on tips and leads raid home after home, arresting this man suspected of setting up drug houses. Inside his house, they find growing equipment, building plans, plenty of guns, $9,000 cash in a bag, and several bags of dope.
It seems endless.
You could spend all day. There's so many grow houses down here. There's so many leads bringing us to grow houses. This could be a task force just doing grow houses all day, 7 days a week.
It still arrives smuggled in by the ton on boats or trucks. But the DEA says more and more marijuana is coming from just down the street. And if your street has foreclosed houses, all the better.
Sophisticated.
Yes.
The pot grows year-round.
Correct.
Potentially 4 crops a year from one house.
That's right.
And the availability of houses?
Today, with the depressed real estate market around the country, particularly in Florida, it's a trafficker's paradise. To come here to buy multiple houses at depressed rates, pay cash, use the house for a grow, and then abandon it.
We just got consent to search this premises, and it is a marijuana grow house.
Case in point, this house in West Florida. Take a look at this evidence tape inside a $1 million operation.
Second room, hydroponic.
Florida law enforcement is trying to stay ahead of the game, but the more law enforcement pressure here, the further north the grow houses spread.
The whole house still reeks of marijuana.
This house raided in suburban Atlanta just this month. Neighbors didn't have a clue.
Just really mad because I always thought it's a safe neighborhood.
Back in Miami, agents will spend the next few hours breaking down this indoor farm, processing paperwork to make arrests. In the end, these DEA agents say the mom, dad, and son will most likely be sentenced to probation. The task force will move on, and the problem of homegrown marijuana keeps growing. Drew Griffin, CNN, Miami.
It's amazing. Up next, will he or won't he? Former presidential candidate John Edwards